your string in your loop. You come over to your yarn swift, open it up a little bit, wrap the yarn around, put the loop button through the loop, a little tighter, and I'm going to tighten my yarn swift. Now it helps if you have a clothes clip. Clip your button to your swift to keep it from moving, although this one's quite large. About that as much. Now here is the yarn I don't know the yardage for, so I'm going to take my end and I'm going to come over to my button. And I'm just going to take the end, and I'm just going to wrap it around twice around the button. So one, twice. I'm going to take my crank to on top of my yarn swift, and I'm just going to crank it. Tight towards the end. Right. Now it's easiest when the two ends just happen to line up. They've kind of lined up here. So the one that's underneath the button, I'm going to unwrap it. So I have my two ends here. Now, I think it's easiest personally, but it's however you'd like to do this. So now I'm going to hold these two together really quickly while I take my button off, so my button doesn't get trapped in my yarn. So I'm just going to slide my button back through the loop. I'm just going to pull the string out. So there it goes. And it's free. So I can use it again next time I want to measure one yarn. Now I'm going to tie the skein together. Now I find the easiest way to do it is I get very close to the skein. I'll take this side, my left side, over my right side. So I'm just making an X, crossing my left side, which is this one, the right side. And I hold it on the top of the yarn. And I take the side and go under. One side goes over. And I'll do it again where I make an X by crisscrossing. Crisscrossing, and then I'll come make a loop and pull both ends through the loop. I'll split both ends, take one right of the back side, so the other way, make a little knot, so that way I can then when I put it back on the skein, when I want to wind it in a ball, whatnot, I know which side is which, okay, or what strand is which. Now to find out how many yards, simply count the strands or the wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I did a 1 yard length. So it's just 24 yards. Now, if I had done a 2-yard length, and I ended up with 24 wraps, I would multiply that by 2 because there's 2 yards. And 24 multiplied by 2 is 48, so I'd have 48 yards. Now, that's if I had more yardage. On this one, I don't, but that's just an example of if I used a 2-yard string versus a 1-yard string. So however many number you have, yards from your string, multiply that by your number of reps, and that's your yardage. So then all I do, I take it off my winder, put it back into a skein. I hold one side by the tips of my fingers, the other one with my thumb, and I wrap my thumb. So I'm going round and round and round, make a twist. Just twisting the yarn, twisting the yarn, twisting the yarn. So the yarn can't take any more twist. Then I take the end that's between my fingers, and I come up into between. I pull it through, and then I just let the twist carry through the yarn. So, this might be easier to see like this. There. So there it goes. Back to its skein. So it makes it nice where I can stick it back for storage till I use it for another project. I will tag it so I know there's 24 yards left of this beautiful green yarn.